I'll second.
Motion from Karen, second from Cliff. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion carries to approve by a vote of 5-0. No budget update, no bids and donations. We have no subcommittee reports.
I
Do
do.
want to, yes.
The evaluation subcommittee will be meeting on March 13th at 6:30, did we say?
6:30.
6:30?
March 13th?
Yep.
Okay. And we have an athletic subcommittee meeting scheduled for March 13th at 12:30, and a policy subcommittee on March 14th at 5 o'clock.
I just did want to make a couple other things in my new position on the NORCAM board here. I mentioned the cameras, the robotic cameras in the gymnasium and in the new auditorium. Another issue that we discussed was NORCAM would really love if it would be possible for us to look at moving our meetings to the selectmen's room for many reasons. The quality in this room is just not, that's basically set up as a studio now. Unfortunately,
We'll
the
be crowded
dates-
in there, though.
No, I know, that's the problem. The
Oh.
dates and the times don't work, and I explained that to them. I'm not recommending that we do it or that we change the dates and times of our meetings, but, and especially hopefully we'll have a new high school in a couple of years, a year and a half, and we'll have a much better setup. But they're set up much better. If you watch a school committee meeting and watch a selectmen's meeting, you can actually hear everything at the selectmen's meeting, and the mics are permanent, and they got the cameras, permanent cameras, et cetera.
How do they meet now? It's every on Monday, too? as
They
well?
were
have
meeting
more
every,
meetings.
but a lot of times they meet weekly, and
Right.
it would conflict with us. So it just wouldn't work. But they wanted to throw that out there. I did want to say that it's an interesting board. They're really looking to upgrade the facilities. They really want to get more high school kids involved in
Great.
programs.
I'm sure more kids want to get involved, too.
And I made a recommendation that they have two full-time employees now, to have them come to the high school, talk to they both were in the broadcast industry prior to coming to North Reading. Come to the high school, talk to the kids about it, how they could get them involved, what are some of the programs they could do, they could maybe produce. And I know that Kathy has been talking to Patrick Daly, because Patrick, you said he ran the
He was
studio.
involved with the TV studio in for the Waltham Public Schools.
Right. So Patrick has an interest in this too. But I'd like to see us take advantage of it. There's time there. If you have a program idea and they approve it, they can put you on the schedule. And they have and the people that work at NORCAM are really they're professionals. They know how to do this stuff, and they could really teach the kids. And I think it'd be a great idea. So,
Great.
and that's it.
Thank you, Mel. Administrative report.
I just have two pieces of information. I'd like to just remind the committee that this Wednesday, the Rotary Clubs of North Reading and Reading are sponsoring the Taste of Metro North. It will be held at the Reading High School, beginning at 5:30 p.m. And part of the proceeds will go toward our newly formed North Reading Education Foundation. Tickets can be purchased at the door, or you can go on the Taste of North Reading's website. Taste of North Reading. Taste of Metro North website. And you can purchase tickets online. They will be slightly higher at the door. And the second piece of information that I'd like to share with you is a very good piece of information. I'm passing around a letter that I received today. It is from the National High School Baseball Coaches Association, and I'm very pleased to announce to you that Frank Carey, head varsity baseball coach for the North Reading High School, is being inducted into the National High School Baseball Coaches Association Hall of Fame on November 30th, 2012 in St. Louis, Missouri at the annual convention. And it gives you all of the information as to why he was nominated and selected by his colleagues. And on the back of the letter is a little bio about Coach Carey and what he has done in his 48-year career in North Reading. So this is very exciting for Frank, for the school district, and I wanted you to know this as soon as possible.
Well, it's a great honor. Congratulations to Frank. I know I've lived in this town for, almost 30 years now, and one of the first things I heard when I moved into this town, well before I had kids or anything, was that this is a baseball town. And Frank, through all the years, with all the new sports coming up, with soccer becoming popular, with lacrosse becoming popular, Frank has still been able to produce strong baseball teams year in and year out in this community, and it's actually quite amazing what he's been able to do. So it's a great honor.
Yeah, and the amazing thing about Frank is he doesn't just coach, he teaches. I mean, he teaches the kids the fundamentals of baseball. And a lot of kids, by the time they get to the high school, have probably developed a lot of bad habits because their fathers, like us, have coached them. And really, I can remember my son saying to me, he said, and he didn't mean it in a bad way, he said, Dad, I've learned more from Coach Carey in the first week than I did in all my years playing baseball when I was his coach for all those years. So, I mean, and that's true, because Frank, he knows baseball. He's obviously been doing it for a long time. And, I had the pleasure of being at his 500th win and his 600th win, and I hope I'm at his 700th win, because that'll be a real milestone for him. So congratulations to Coach Carey.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Okay, anything else from anybody? Motion to adjourn, somebody?
So moved.
Motion by Cliff, second by Karen. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. Motion carries by a vote of 5 to 0.